My name is Damilare Gideon Agbola, and this is my audition video for the Academy. I started my acting career at a very young age, but I started professionally while I got into the university during my undergraduate days. My love for acting started coming up gradually when I discovered that one actor could play multiple roles. You could be told to act as a lawyer today and tomorrow as a doctor, and you're not actually lawyers or doctors, but you just have to read about them and understudy your character. You can be told to act as a killer today and tomorrow a policeman. So my love grew while I started taking many roles, because I started seeing different shades of myself, and it made me think and read about other professions, because I just have to be prepared in case I'm called to act as anything. And in fact, and during my undergraduate days, I acted many roles, even contrasting roles and similar roles. Sometimes, you can even be told to act as the opposite sex. So acting is a very passionate thing for me. It's a very interesting thing for me, and I don't joke with acting. I go into my character fully. I take time to read and study my character. I've acted alongside many veterans in Nigeria. I've also had professional experiences from the National Troupe of Nigeria. I staged a play in school, Mafa. It's a play about African slavery, and it was taken to the National Troupe, which we acted in 2016, October 2nd. And alongside many other of my colleagues, we've been privileged to act with directors, notable directors in the country, and like Olurotimi, like Ben Nwowu, director of some arts, and also other directors that I can't even mention their names. I chose the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. In fact, the academy has been on my mind since I got into the University of Ilorin. That was 2013. Immediately I saw my course performing arts. I'm like, wow, I have to further in performing arts, in the stage. I love the stage. So I went online and I searched for schools. And the first school I saw was the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. Then I started looking into the school since 2013. Then my love grew because I saw that the school gives you the avenue to grow, to learn, to explore as an actor. So in fact, I started reading articles on the school, and the history I saw in the school, in fact, it made me want to come to the school more. And since then, I've been trying to work hard in my acting skills. I've been trying to even learn more from other professionals, and I've told many people, and they recommend the school. Even my sister that lives in Long Island, I told her, okay, I like this school. She was like, yes, that she knows about it. She even went online, she read more, and she told me, yes, if you want it, go for it. And since then, I had the school in mind. Since 2013, I had the school in mind, and that's why I finished in the university 2017. I went for service 2018. I wrote some exams like TOEFL that I can use to apply for schools. That's 2019. That was last year. Then this year I'm applying to the academy. So alongside acting, during my undergraduate days, I also involved myself in other arts of the theater, like property management, makeup, special effect makeup and regular makeup, dancing. Yeah, I dance a lot. Script writing, directing, set design. I'm very good in set designing because I draw, I paint, I do interior decoration, so I know my way around set design. So this is my audition video. I'll go straight to the script. The first script is Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. I'll be rendering Romeo's lines in Act 2, Scene 2. Please enjoy. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon. who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou art made art far more fair than she. Be not a maid, since she is envious. A vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eyes discusses. Oh, I will answer it. I am too bold, it's not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having a business, do entries our eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if our eyes were there? They in her head, the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth break a lamp, our eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds will sing and think it were not night. See how she lays her cheek upon that hand. Oh, that I were a glove in that hand, that I might touch that cheek. Thank you. And hearing Nicola's lines in Arms and Demand by George Bernard Shaw, Act 3. Please enjoy. Never you mind my soul, but listen to my advice. If you want to be a lady, your present behavior to me won't do at all. Unless when we are alone, it's too sharp and impudent. Impudence is a form of familiarity. It shows affection for me. And don't you try being high and mighty with me either. You are like all country girls. You think it's genteel to treat a servant the same way I treat a stable boy. That's your ignorance. And don't you forget it. And don't be so ready to defy everybody. Act as if you are expected to have your own way, not as if you are expected to be ordered around. The way to get on as a lady is the same as the way to get on as a servant. You have to, know your place. That's the secret of it. And depend on me to know my place if you get promoted. Think over it, my girl. I'll stand by you. One servant should always stand by another.